I have always dreamed of a homestead with a lot of chickens, some sheep, a great garden, but rabbits have really never been on my list. And when my wife and I were moving to this location with our 2 kids, we made a deal with our 3-year-old, at the time she was 3, saying, hey, mom's gonna get chickens, dad's gonna get sheep, you can get whatever you want, just to kind of like hype her up. And for some reason she was really interested in rats and rabbits. And we've grown to a position that anything that we have, that anything that takes effort for us, it really needs to produce on the homestead. And so my wife started looking into it, and she started educating me on all the benefits of rabbits. And I was pretty quickly sold on the idea. So that's what this video is going to be about, all about the benefits of rabbits. So if you are new to the channel, at the High Mountain Homestead, we're all about tactics, ideas, plans that create better soil, better plants, or better animals. And rabbits do a lot of that stuff. I would argue to say all 3 of them. So if any of that's up your alley, subscribe to the channel. But today specifically, we're talking about the benefits of rabbits. Let's get to it. Okay, so like the title says in this video, I'm going to be going over the one granddaddy reason that really tipped me over the edge, as well as 6 other good reasons for raising rabbits. So I'm going to try to zip through the 6 really fast and then get to the big reason. I'm going to walk into our chicken coop, which is actually not even a chicken coop, but a rackin coop or rackin hut, which is a rabbit chicken combo. And that's the first benefit, is that these rabbits have a great symbiotic relationship with chickens. They can share shelter. They're not taking up any real estate that would be better spent on a chicken. They're really good companion animals with chickens. Their waste goes to the same place where chickens do, so it's not really creating any extra work to have them in the chicken coop. So great companion animals with chickens. And reason number 2, their manure, their poop, is a cold manure, meaning you don't have to compost it. We actually have this trap right here. I call it a trap. Sounds devious. This chute, you could say. It's just a screen door that we got from some guys installing some windows at our house. And we just asked, hey, do you have a screen door you're not going to use? And they said, yeah, we do. Really simple setup to basically catch their manure. If you know what rabbit manure looks like, it basically just balls up, rolls down this chute, and fills this up. Now, I only installed this less than 20 minutes ago, so there's nothing in there yet. But rabbits poop a ton, and looking forward to catching that cold manure, because it is so good. It can be used directly in a compost tea or added straight into the garden. And so at the High Mountain Homestead, we're all about better soil, better plants, and better animals, and these rabbits are doing all 3 of those with the manure. Okay, reason number 3, rabbits are just excellent at putting on weight. They're better than chickens. They can reach a comparable weight to chickens at a faster rate. And some people might chime in and like, oh, well, I raise Cornish cross, and I get them up, pretty fast. Within 8 weeks, we've got a good butcher weight. I'm not a fan of the Cornish cross method. We raise mostly heritage chickens out here, and so seeing a rabbit get up to 6 to 8 pounds is bigger than most any chicken rooster, I should say, we've butchered. So more meat from these rabbits. And reason number 4, they're so quiet. Oh my gosh, especially during the hot summer months when your chickens are noisy. My sheep are unbelievable. Other sheep, but rabbits are very quiet animals. So even if you're interested in homesteading and you've just got an apartment or not a lot of land, you could really you could get enough meat to support your family with just a few rabbits. Reason number 5, they can be easily sold as pets, especially when you have some good looking ones like these Come on, camera, focus on the rabbit, not the not the cage. When you have stuff like these silver foxes right here, they can look really attractive and sell as pets. So if you can just sell one of them as a pet and collect $25 off of it, you're going to be really really well set, because that money just paid for that whole Kindle of rabbits. And then 6, just overall, they're so easy to manage. They are so low maintenance. It's just feed and water every day. You can tell we don't have our waterers out right now. Instead, we've just got some dishes in each of their cages. The reason being is because we're just getting colder weather. Today is quite lovely, but we're getting some colder weather. And so the only thing we have to do, make sure they got food every day, and then make sure their water, that they have water and that it's not frozen. And that's it. There are some things you do annually or after they kindle, but for the most part, it's just food and water every day. Okay, here it is. The granddaddy reason how I was convinced to start raising rabbits. They are much easier to process than a chicken. We've processed dozens of roosters on our homestead. We've done our own. We've done some for neighbors that don't want them. And man, if you don't have the right equipment for doing a rooster, it's a long time. And like for us, we had literally not one thing except maybe the right kind of knife to cut their throats. Like we didn't have a depucker, we didn't have a scalder, we didn't have any of that stuff. So doing all that by hand really was difficult. It would take us, our first ones were over an hour for like each one when you're doing them in bulk, you know. Just wasn't very feasible for us. But these rabbits, my wife's first processing of a rabbit, her first time, it was done in 15 minutes. And I'm talking about like skinned and quartered in the fridge, or in the no, it was the fridge because we ate it the next day. In 15 minutes. Crazy on her first one. So much easier to process than a chicken. I will say that rabbit meat tastes fine. It tastes very much like chicken thighs. It is hard to navigate a little bit with the bones, but that's okay. Figure out good methods to cook with a rabbit, and you'll never want for meat. Okay, so that's it. That's what I got for you guys today. I plan on doing a few more rabbit videos in the future. If you liked it, like it on YouTube. Subscribe. I could use all the love and support you guys have. And until next time, I'll catch you on the next video. Thanks for stopping by today.